Top row.
And then the word got out that he got fired for sticking his dick in the dishwasher. It was one of the craziest things. But of course, the worst part was they had to fire the dishwasher as well because, she just couldn't shut up about it. Roll that footage.
Yeah, please.
Fab Studios presents Figure Action. That one's me.
I think one of my favorite Family Guy jokes was when Peter Griffin had the comic strip, and he got canceled because he had this comic strip where it was this guy returning the dishwasher to a store, but it was his dead wife, and it just said, "My dishwasher broke."
That's
The
almost as
whole-
awkward as in Winston-Salem. They actually had this veteran came in and he tried holding up a bank. The problem is he only had one arm. That situation wasn't the awkward part. The awkward part was when they tried to put handcuffs on him.
There's got to be a protocol for that. There's got to be a protocol. But we do have a protocol.
Tie their legs.
Yeah, exactly. Zip tie. Do zip ties, and there you go. Way you go. We do have a protocol for Thursdays because it's Thursday. It's 9 o'clock.
Yay.
If you're watching us here live on YouTube, thank you very much. We love you all. We do this show because of folks that come and hang out. We've already got a whole bunch of cool people hanging out over in the chat, like TF Hustler, Mariana Shakan. We've got Toy Mafia, McLattery, Princeton Phalanx, all hanging out with us. So if you're watching us here live, make sure you pop over to that chat, comment. We're going to be highlighting your comments throughout the course of the show, talking with you all. So drop a line in there. Also, while you're at it, slam that like button. Helps us out. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. And ring that notification bell. And then also, down in the description below, we've got a link to our Teespring store. We got great designs there. Check out. And we got some of the best priced podcasting merch out there. You're going to help us out and look good doing it. So there's my spiel. We get into how everybody's doing. Start off with Dave, who had an anniversary this week. Dave, how the hell are you?
Oh, right. I did, yeah. Just my wedding, just my wedding anniversary. That's all. Nothing big.
Well,
It's actually been pretty quiet on the Western Front. I mean, if you pay attention to my channel, I did get the Marvel Select Apocalypse, which I've got it on the display shelf right now. I cannot recommend that figure any higher. If you are looking just for just out of there. If you are looking to get a very good Apocalypse figure, that thing is still only like $20, and well, just watch my review. I highly recommend it.
I see you singing praises for Marvel Select.
It's a good review too.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Well, I was saying I didn't think I'd ever see you singing the praises for Marvel Selects.
They're good for oversized figures. I even say in my review, I would not be picking up a Marvel Select Psylocke. I would not be getting the Spider-Man, but for the big guys like the Hulks, Apocalypse, Juggernaut, I think it would be it's an absolutely awesome thing to get. I actually just put into one of the groups, if Diamond Select ever made a Sentinel figure, they would totally break the game. People would just buy that left and right. I did, though. I had a rare day off today. Built a new diorama.
Looks great, man.
I'm actually tried a few new techniques on this one. Did I washed the whole thing. I did graffiti on here. That's made from a straw and a little.
You did the entire thing today?
No, not the whole thing today. I've actually been working on this one for a while. My daughter helps me out with these, and this is just fun. We had about 80% of it done, and so today I just finally I just knuckled down and finished doing the detailing work on it. So, but yeah, it's magnetized. And I'm very pleased with how this came out. Oh, I did get one other thing. I forgot about this. I picked this up a while ago when it came in.
I never thought I'd see the day. Oh.
I'll see the day when it's $20. This is the $20.
Hey,
For 20
patience.
bucks, this is a great figure.
Patience.
For
saved.
65 bucks, for 70 bucks, this is utter garbage. But for 20 bucks, you can army build these things. This was less than a Marvel Legend.
So, did your diorama say Zero or Zeta?
It was VO and it kind of turned into Zero.
Oh.
But yeah, that Kong figure, I actually put it. I've got it in display, and I'm putting it with my Fury Toys Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So I'm not using this as a King Kong figure, but I'm using it as just a 1/12 scale hyper articulate gorilla. Horrible Kong figure, great gorilla figure. And that's me.
Awesome. All right. Well, next up, we've got a man. You know him. You love him. You've probably clicked on a bunch of his videos. Mr. T-Man978T, how the hell are you?
Oh, plus Ultra and all that. I'm good. I am way better than I have been recently.
I'm good.
But last week around payday, I looked on Amazon and saw that they had this Swarm Trooper for retail from Action Force. Well, Swarm Sentry, that's what they're called.
Yeah.
It looks like a gold Spider-Man variant almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of wish it had. It probably needs the jetpack thing, but the head looks so plain, being just black. But outside of that, it's all right. It's their this would be their Taskmaster body. That's what it reminds me of. From the waist down, it reminds me of Marvel Legends Taskmaster. I reviewed this guy already. This tiny MP8 Studio Beachcomber. Zio Bing Bing, however you pronounce that. And in the spirits of waiting forever to buy something because I didn't like the price. And, well, I can't say the price was horrible because it was a Voyager and something else, but I already owned the figure. So I found this at Ross. And now I see something else was there that I also want. I forget what it is. I was seeing pictures of it today. And Ross is getting like whole waves of the Fortnite figures. Not Ross, Ali. So look out for that. In fact, it was the Glen Burnie Ollie's. There was a whole bunch of toys that people probably want. But I'm gonna open this while we're talking.
Make sure he's actually in there.
Yeah, see if Starscreamer's even in here. If it's just a chair, I'll be happy about that.
I would buy that just for the chair.
Yeah, that's the main thing I want is the chair.
Next up, TM Reviews Sony. How the hell are you?
Doing good.
Anything cool?
I got some action figures, believe it or not. It's the timing of this show always lines up with when I got. That is today.
I wasn't expecting that.
This is it. I'm just getting to Cobra Commander, Duke, and that's it.
That's how it starts.
But he's great. He's very, very, very good. I like this guy. People might be wondering, like, hey, you reviewed him. Well, I never owned him. I think it was Dr. Diecast who's in the comments who sent this to me for review.
Is that the gold one?
No,
it's just the regular one. Okay.
It's just regular, but he's awesome. He's very, very good.
He looks really good next to an Optimus Prime.
Yes.
I'm going all in on the MDLX line. So
yes.
We'll see if that that stands, but I like it. I got this, which I don't.
Oh,
That's
it's. I like it.
It's masterpiece, so I gotta review it, but
Jordan
It's all
likes it.
it's fine. There's other trains, lots of trains. I think that's it. That's it. It's a good day. It was a good week.
Update, he was in there.
Sweet. Now, are his accessories on the back?
Yeah.
The throne is nice. They upscaled it and made it for masterpiece, so now you can buy that same throne at the masterpiece scale.
I'll get to that.
Oh, yeah.
Next up, we have the birthday boy himself, Mr. Mike Rogers. Mike, how the hell are you doing?
I am doing well, thank you. So
27.
what's that?
So you're 27 now.
Mentally sure. So we got a couple weeks to catch up on. I got a couple weeks worth of things. So we'll start with gifts that I got from my son and my wife. I got another bat, which is cool. And I'll bring him back up in a second. And my son picked me up one of these little desk thingies.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So
Wow.
it's kind of neat.
Awesome.
It's not a specific Transformer related thing or like a specific Transformer, but I like it. It's pretty cool. So,
That's a Power
robot
Ranger
design.
Ninja Zord.
that it. Okay. Thank you for telling me
It's
that.
a
I
Ninja
will let him
Storm.
know. But I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see what else. From Miller Time from the ERC Facebook group, I was gifted my favorite Autobot in a very, very tiny scale. So this is obviously Prowl.
World's smallest.
So very cool with
Another?
that.
New Age.
No,
Let's see. I think I don't know if I talked about this 2 weeks ago, but I found this guy, the Groot for Volume 3. He's not bad. He could use a little spit and polish, and he'd be really great. I'm currently, as Dave put in his, woefully behind on trying to review stuff, but I'm almost done with my version of Outback, and I picked up Lips McGee.
Liver lips.
Let's see. I found a jigsaw for tea, so I was happy to find that on my Tuesday. This guy was $6 at Target, so I was
Wow.
like, screw it. I'll see if I can use him in something.
that's pretty good price.
Yes. So
What was
that
that?
leads. What's that?
What'd you get for 6?
Oh, the Shore Trooper
Oh, okay.
Black Series at Target. So let's see. Then we got some. This is where the 27-year-old portion that says, "Hey, it's my birthday. I can buy what I want." So with this guy, I found at our favorite store, All Time Toys, these guys. So
Oh,
I'm gonna go through and kind of do a videotape. God, I am old. Film these. I don't know if I'm gonna keep them or not. They are really
no,
cool.
make a videotape, please. Send the videotape.
Yeah, I will. I'll make sure it's at Blockbuster too. But I will say one thing: this timber is not as good as the classified timber. But I think because it's Super 7, we kind of understand what that means. On Easter, there was a 25% sale on dioramas, so I picked up an Extreme Set
Nice.
bit. So that's all the
cool.
shit back behind here that I'm going to try to put together. Since I never have time to actually build stuff, because I'm always down in Virginia. And last thing I got from myself for my birthday was something that I wanted to get. I thought it was kind of cool, and I never ventured in. And this might be the only thing I get in it. And I had to blame Kato a little bit, but I found this on eBay for a fantastic price, less than $100. It is a Mezco Batman Ascending Knight, and I have not even cracked this open yet. So all I know is the pictures in the back. So I was going to do that right now, real quick.
That's
Just
better
to see
quality
what
than
they look
the 89 Batman.
Hopefully. But okay, this looks pretty cool. So I might be playing with this in the background for the time I have left on tonight because again I have to get out of here.
Show us.
All right, I will show you.
Just show us the package.
I'm not going to
Show us your package.
Yeah, show
What's
us
that?
your package, Mike.
show you the package. Oh, do I have a zoom in option? Let me see.
Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos.
Thank you for that. So, all right. This guy is awesome looking.
That is cool.
The fabric and the pleather pieces look really, really awesome.
It looks like the long Halloween costume.
Yeah.
That looks like the original Batman.
This is supposed to be like when he first started out.
like year one.
Yeah. Because it's got the cape that doesn't expand. It doesn't like expand. It's not wired. So it's just it has the ability to fold over and whatnot. So I'm really happy with this, and I'm hoping that this doesn't start another rabbit hole because this is yeah. Anyway, I'm done rambling.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Zero, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. You forgot your zombie Iron Man.
Oh shit, he's right here. That's right. And I have to thank you for getting this for me and for meeting up with the family on Tuesday night for dinner.
Yeah, it was a good
So
time.
it was great to be around with you.
So I'm doing pretty good. Man, the grass is really growing. I've been enjoying this week. Yesterday was actually my wife's birthday, so we went out. We had a good time. We went to a local zoo, which was an interesting experience because it was kind of like, it wasn't like the DC Zoo or the Baltimore Zoo. It was a little bit more like Tiger King, only not as bad.
Well, I thought you went to Baltimore when you said local.
Nah, we went to the Plumpton Park Zoo. So it was interesting. I mean, it was decent. It was decent for like a small zoo. I went out to breakfast, and then we went and hung out with her parents, and Dad made pizza. So it was a good time. Other than that, I'm glad the week is wrapping up. I'm glad tomorrow is Friday, and looking forward to enjoying the weekend because next weekend I have to work. Also, this weekend, Saturday, I'll be on Pig for Life's channel when he does his Chatter Day. So. Check that out. We'll be doing, I believe the topic is fans toys versus the world. So I'm really interested. I don't want to say it's funny. It's like I feel like I ride this line sometimes where people might view me as a fans toys detractor. I like fans toys, but I also am critical of fans toys. So it should be a fun discussion. So check me out over there. Check out Page's channel. It's going to be a good time. I got some cool stuff. Much like Sony, I also got a 3-0 Deluxe, except I got Cliff Jumper. And I like him. I just, if they were going to remold anything, and I know I've said it before, the feet. Yeah. He's not a VW.
Come on.
And honestly, even if they simplified the sculpt, if they just gave him like angular feet with headlights, I would have been fine with that. If they just got rid of those VW feet parts, I think he would have looked great. They did give him a new head sculpt, which is interesting. And it's funny because I kind of think this head sculpt looks better for Bumblebee, except it's red. And then the one with the horns kind of like has like some.
Agree with that 100%. When I saw those horns, I'm like, did they pick something up?
Did you get it off Amazon?
I did. It was the cheapest place. Yeah.
And then it jumped to 120 the day after.
Well, that was the third-party sellers because people bought up all the stock.
But still,
I had him pre-ordered. I had a gift card, so I ended up actually spending $20 on him.
Wow!
Oh, nice.
So thanks, work. You bought me a 3-0. I also got I think what's this guy called? Is this
Scrap Iron?
Yeah, I think Scrap Hog, and he's awesome.
Wait, show that again.
Scrap junk.
Scrap. It's not Scrap Heap, is it?
It looks so tiny.
He does. I mean, he turns into a bike, and he is definitely smaller than Scrap Hook. So Yeah, but not really by much. I mean, but there's a lot of intricacies on this guy, and one of the things I like is how they did this back wheel. It's like held on, it's like sandwiched in between stuff, and it pops off, and then much like the animated prow, you twist the pieces, and let me see if I can get it.
Is he a Partsformer? Like he comes apart?
He does come apart, but he transforms in one piece. Like I really like that. Here we go. Yeah. So this wheel opens up like animated prow, and becomes like a big, like spinny wheel of death.
That's cool.
Except unlike animated prow, you can plug it into stuff and spin it around. So you can do all kinds of cool stuff. And then of course I love all the weapon options, because he comes with these two big guns that also become like the engine for the motorcycle, and this is an all around cool figure. I really like what they're doing with like these Junkions for Legacy. I think it's really cool. And then let's see, I also got Twin Cast, because I wanted to get Rewind. So yeah. And he's okay. And I want to say I got one more thing, but I think that's it. I got a replacement. I got a replacement for my my Scourge, and then his head doesn't come off. I had to get a replacement because the first one I got, the transparent plastic in here, like where it was pinned, was really stressed, and I was like, that is not long for this world. I'm going to get a replacement from Amazon. So I got the second one, and also, fortunately, my second copy, the head does not just drop off. So that head is on there. I know a lot of people that got the initial copy, including my first one, that head will just come off. This one's good. So I guess it will be the case for everyone, but that's the case with mine. And yeah, that's it for me. So I guess we'll go ahead. We'll get into what's going on. I have one more thing, but I don't have it up here. Funny enough, I traded with Mike for that Iron Man. I got the Coronation set for Masterpiece Starscream. So I have like it was the third party Coronation set. So I have the armor with the shoulder pauldrons, the cape, and the thing I wanted the most was that upscaled chair. And so that chair is already on my display.
Did it get sold out? Why did you trade for that?
Well, he had it for sale, and I said, "Yeah, I'll take it." And then he ended up needing Zombie Iron Man.
Worked out.
And yeah, so I was just like, "Well, the price we agreed on, it's a wash."
There you go.
Well, it works.
So cool. So yeah, we didn't get to look at the fan fest for Transformers last week. So. Really looking forward to going through and talking about these. So, I think it was the 4th. They did this panel on Hasbro Pulse YouTube channel. We'll get into it. We won't waste too much time on stuff like Scar.
Not getting it. Nobody's getting it.
I am.
I
want that Volcanicus.
Wow.
Because it's a fun little desk bot.
Okay.
I enjoy it. I had fun with it.
Do that pose right there, and that's all you can do.
For core class figures, I mean, you got to remember they're like this big. To me, they're fun.
I want Swoop, and that's it.
For anybody wondering,
this guy?
Yeah, if you have this guy already, if you are lucky enough to get him through Amazon, do not buy this again. Like, this is the same exact to a T, deco, face, everything. So
it's got new artwork. Come on.
It has new what?
Artwork.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna hold on to the box, sure, but
yeah. I'm willing to bet that thing is gonna sell for him.
I don't think it will, given the price of him and Ramjet.
Yeah.
I think people are going to be over it, and now that it's readily available, it's going to sell for them.
I don't think it's going to shelf form, but I don't think it's going to fly off the shelves, you know?
No. I'm glad I sold my pair for more than what it was in the time. And it's a great figure. It just wasn't needed for my collection anymore.
Yeah.
This right here is funny to me, though. You see that?
Oh yeah, they actually showed the hole now.
Yeah, they drew the whole.
Giggity.
Where's Quagmire? Let's get him back in here.
Yeah.
I need to put like the Matt hat sunglasses on him.
All right, move it in.
All right, so we'll get into like the real money stuff here.
Yeah.
Star of
Armada
the show.
Megatron. Ooh.
Already pre-ordered.
So T-Man has affiliate links out and about. I'm curious, like, where's the cannon?
What
On
kind
his
of?
back.
It's on
So-
its back.
So, but I mean, like in Armada, it was slung under his hip.
You can do
Oh,
that.
it can do it.
Oh, I see it there.
No, yeah, they just reconfigure it in every picture. It looks really good.
Yeah, this is a dream come true for me.
Dream
Oh,
come
wait,
true.
comes out.
Wow.
Yes.
Whoa.
I just wanted that Armada Megatron with today's articulation. And boom, there we go.
Yeah.
It's beyond like when I wanted it. Ankle pivot wasn't standard, so I'm happy they waited.
The original Armada Megatron didn't even have, forward hip
Neither,
articulation.
nothing.
Yeah.
This one looks like it has
I would-
more than 90 degrees of bend on the elbows and everything.
I just wish he came packaged with a minicon at that price.
Yeah.
I mean, if they
They're
could package
selling the
Rewind-
minicon separate.
If they could package Rewind with Blaster, there's no reason that they couldn't give him a Micromaster minicon.
I agree with that because this is a leader class, and the only real accessory it has is that cannon that can pop
Right.
off.
Where's
Put on
all the
it.
extras?
Yeah.
There are no.
So, I'm saying
No
he should have
blast
come.
effect,
He
nothing.
should have come with Leader 1.
But just
Yeah,
look at
Mhm.
so normally you wouldn't get the little headlights on the front. You wouldn't get the little
Yeah, but
details here and there.
it's just painted details. I mean,
Like- There's a lot.
I think they could have threw in that.
They-
I
at that
agree.
price,
I agree. I'm just saying you get a good figure.
Now, I'd like to compare him to Galvatron. Like, if he's as big as Galvatron but still has that backpack, that would be cool.
I also like the proportions. I don't know
Oh,
why.
yeah.
Very well made.
I'm curious if he's going to have the knife gimmick at all, because this
I think
hand looks
there's
a
no
little.
way for the knife gimmick.
It's no knife.
No, because of waffle.
You're gonna have to get a third party for that.
Or just find some sort of like 5mm dagger piece from one of the weaponizers or something.
Fourth
Oh
part.
yeah.
If you still have Combiner Wars drag strip, his dagger was perfect for that. It's colored perfect for it.
Or we wait for Larkin.
Or Larkin. Now we get into
This
swoop.
I'm getting. Yeah,
What?
all the articulation that I want. And
And it
two
doesn't look
blasters.
horrible. It doesn't look terrible. It's the best looking core class Dinobot they had.
I think so. There's thigh swivel, elbow swivel, all that.
His knees as well.
So is Beachcomber core class?
No, he is a deluxe.
Yeah.
So I saw its size comparison. He's really small. Like
Yeah.
really small.
I mean, he's
Should be
supposed to
the
be.
Like Bumblebee height.
Yeah,
He does not look like a $25 figure, though.
he comes with a bird.
Yeah. It looks good. No, I'm not.
This
I'm saying it
doesn't
looks
look like a
great,
$25 figure.
but it's small.
I mean, I don't see really any waffles on him. I mean, the only thing I can kind of see is like where they do mushroom pegs on the thighs.
Mhm.
But I mean, he doesn't have any hollow cavities in the forearms. He looks like he has wrist articulation. He comes with a gun, a
He's got weapon
bird.
storage and vehicle.
Yeah,
mode.
and the wheels, the tires are soft so that it can roll better. I think the tires can even peel off like rubber tires, even though it's not made out of rubber.
Yeah, they're pinned on as well.
Yeah, All of them. Then.
No, it looks great. It looks great. I
Does
just
he
think
have-
it's very.
Does he
small.
have any Evo? Oh, there's the Evo Fusion.
You can put the bird on the gun.
Sweet. Why is Lance? We know why he's not gold. Come on
The
now.
bird.
Oh, Lance, don't tempt Hasbro, because you know that they will do some sort of Golden Lagoon box set yet
Yep.
again.
HasLab.
Yeah, Mariana says the tires are soft plastic. I mean, that's cool to see on the deluxe. Then we get DevCon, who I think everybody was anticipating him being a Scourge retool repaint, and he's a Blur retool repaint.
Dun, dun, dun.
I don't hate this at all.
I don't like it. I don't hate it, but I don't like it.
I might get it. He looks super different from Blair. Like you could barely tell.
Hey, I take back what I said. Beachcomber is the same size as the Huffer, so never mind. He's fine. I like it.
Yeah, Huffer's a good height. I like what you can
I
do
would buy it anyway.
with this weapons configuration. That's pretty cool.
That's Evo Fusion right there.
Evo Fusion.
I mean, this is a fan service, right?
Oh, 100%.
So
He's that guy from that scene. Actually, he's better than that because he was in like the whole episode.
He was in a whole episode with Smokescreen.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I mean, it's obviously
Now, also to be fair, like the alt mode, I kind of think Blur was a decent choice. Just because if they did Scourge, I mean, it wouldn't have been like the same. I mean, this is not 100% accurate at all. It's not even. I'd say it's maybe like a 60% accuracy here.
He didn't even transform in the cartoon. He like blur. He like they oozed his transformation mode.
Yeah,
They-
but they
Oh,
still
that
showed
was-
it.
do that again. We didn't see it.
Do what again?
I don't know. I saw the G1 image for a second.
Oh, let me get you back to his alt mode here. So
Oh.
here.
So you're saying this is not what he looked like, basically.
Let me
I
go
think
back.
his head was at the top, like skirt.
The bot mode is very, very close. But the vehicle mode, that was his vehicle mode.
If you're showing something, we're not seeing it.
Oh, you know what? You know why? Is because it's having me do the window and not the
That's why.
The wall.
yes. Here, let me go ahead. and just, yes.
I had a feeling you were trying to show something.
I had it set to window and not entire screen.
There
And
it
here
is.
I am like holding this over. Like,
It's not terrible.
yeah, that shape here is there.
Yeah. Okay, it's
That's
better
close
than
enough for me.
yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'd say. It's probably like a 70% likeness.
I'm sure someone will make like a little filler piece for that little bit of exposed waist.
Yeah.
But, if it was Scourge, he would be in scale with Smokescreen.
True.
And the bot mode is like, let me go back to the bot mode real quick.
Yeah,
The bot mode is like pretty spot on when it comes to it. Like, other than I think the color could be a little bit better. Like, you get the two next to each other.
This is the year of the obscure G1 cartoon character.
Well, that's the beauty of Legacy.
Yeah.
Just pull out these random characters, which is awesome.
And people will be like, "Hey, we're getting new characters," but they're not. They're just
Does that mean we're finally gonna get the Decepticon drones?
maybe if we're lucky, if they do like some cassettes and all.
Those
I was
weird
thinking like from
things that look like Lost in Space.
that's weird. That's a weird, interesting repaint.
Yeah,
I don't hate it.
Yeah. What was he supposed? And you know,
That's a she.
oh,
Yeah.
who is this supposed to be?
first female Junkion.
She's a
Well,
junkie.
there was
on
a
the
female
side.
Junkion.
in the
But I mean-
cartoon.
Is she like Grease something?
Yeah, it's Grease. Hang on a second.
Karga.
This is an original character, so
Yeah.
I like the color scheme. They said they tried to invert the colors from the Shunkion colors.
This is Axel Grease. Yeah. I love this mold, and I like that it's got a new head.
There's a lot of new.
You know, like the
Like the whole
engine
back
block.
of it.
Yeah.
It looks good in those colors.
Yeah. Oh, Princeton. Sony got the Guardian repaint, so check out his channel for his review.
I would pair her up with Crasher.
Yeah,
I was gonna say if they actually had released her as a pre-tool, I wouldn't have been mad. I really would not have been mad at all.
it is interesting that they turned a tow truck into a car.
Do you still collect Transformers, Dave?
Yeah.
Oh.
I just haven't. I don't bother
Oh.
reviewing them.
Wow.
You know, now that I'm looking at this, you guys know what they missed.
They could have turned that into Lockdown beautifully.
They could have turned this into a Prime Viacon.
They might still.
You see, with that hook, with things of those spikes and that hook, that could have
Yeah.
easily been Lockdown.
Oh, 100%.
Didn't
I
Didn't
want
they release one
Lockdown
of
to be a new vehicle that actually becomes Voyager class height.
And Gary, you can like all these parts, you can really mix them up. And Mike, what were you asking?
Didn't they do like a Prime Viacon 2-pack at one point?
Yeah, they did. They did the flying one and then the car one in a 2-pack. I think that came through.
No.
The Jet Viacon did. The only time the Jet Viacon was released in the U.S. is it was released with Breakdown.
Okay.
Wait, I thought Breakdown was on his own through Pulse, and then I thought Pulse did the.
No, he came with the Jet Viacon.
Oh, he was a 2-pack.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only way you could have gotten a
One
Jet
of them came
Viacon was
with-
to import it.
What didn't they re-release Megatron as well?
They did, and they did the Chrome version. Then
I'm actually
we
gonna-
get Nemesis Leo Prime, which this is a weird one.
I like the color scheme.
Yeah, I mean, the more I look at it, the better. You know, I see like a lot of variants. I think the Lion mode, aside from the fact that it looks like he got his nails did, looks a lot better.
Well, it looks cool and it comes with an extra gun, but I'm not getting that.
No. It kind of pisses me off that he comes with the gun, but the original didn't. Like, they really couldn't have tossed that in there.
Yeah, maybe when he shows up at Ollie's.
You'll just get him for the gun. Call it a day. Yeah.
So I will say this is the first time they actually colored it like the evil Leo instead of like the toy Leo. They always do it like the toy.
Masterpiece did it. This is like
No, the
basically.
masterpiece is black. It's the colors are reversed. If you look at the masterpiece and you look at the cartoon, it's like the wrong colors. It's
They
done like the toy.
really should have changed the maximal symbol on him.
Yeah.
That too. Well,
Marianne
no.
says,
What's your
Hasbro
first
escaped
one?
lion pupils.
Anyway, this one of the first ever where they colored him gray
Yeah.
instead of black.
Yeah, they gave him pupils and then they also picked out the teeth. That's
But
Yes,
it'll show.
it's-
It'll definitely show.
If they
yeah,
didn't,
this will show for him.
They didn't need to paint that much, so they painted where he really needed it.
And Dirge, we're just gonna skip on by.
Yeah.
We've seen him. probably already own them.
Oh, did you get the Make Toys? Did we cover that before?
We did not, but that is on the docket, so we're going to be talking about that.
Right, cool.
We got one more. Not sure where this is fitting in. This is an interesting one. And I don't think the person that got this legally. So I think this is a stolen one.
Mhm.
But yeah, it looks like there is a new deco of Breakdown coming in Legacy with a more toy accurate deco. So
It's remolded too.
yeah, new head.
New chest.
Well, the
chest
chest
looks great.
The chest doesn't look like it's remolded. It just looks like it's painted different. Yeah. And yeah, he's cast in more of a cream color.
Chess rules everything around me.
The paint scheme reminds me of the old G1 peg. Yeah, like the peg head.
Mm-hmm.
So, I hope they do the other ones then, because that.
That's likely.
They will, unless this was never supposed to get
Oh,
out.
look at that.
Also interesting that I can't tell if that's molded or just.
Yeah, but they gave it the Lamborghini window, which is
Yeah.
cool. Why didn't they do that the first time?
I don't
I'll
know.
say, I'm looking at I like the blue on the wheel cover.
Yeah.
And the Decepticon symbol is placed differently.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Offset.
This all makes me so mad. Like, why did they just a little bit extra?
Yeah, I know.
Would have
And-
solved.
Like even here, like this vent is picked out in black.
Right.
Are you sure this isn't somebody repainted that?
I don't think it is.
I mean, that looks. What's a new head?
Yeah, that deco on the knees is definitely. Oh, and the head is different. So.
Yeah, the head's different, and then this here, if somebody repainted this to make that plastic more of a cream colored plastic, I mean, there are some really talented repainters out there, but I don't think that they could have done it this clean. That this appears to be molded in that plastic.
Plus,
It's-
the
Put
head
it
is-
under an ultraviolet light and yellowed it.
I just can't believe they did the glass, the new windows and the new doors, and they didn't do that on the original to make it actually look like a Lamborghini. Like,
Yeah.
why would they do that?
So that you can buy it, and then you want to buy this one.
Part of me thinks this will show up as like a, like either a wave filler or an exclusive. I mean, it wouldn't. I would not be shocked if this shows up as a Velocitron figure, since they're keeping that going.
Yeah, that
Probably
makes a lot of sense. That actually makes a lot of sense.
But yeah, it's definitely cool that they're doing this. And that see here, even paint on the feet.
Mm-hmm.
Just does none of this looks like it was done by a customizer to me.
Wait.
All right.
Moving on.
So we'll move on. Got some. This one's a really interesting one. It's coming from JT Prime 17. They always file it as a rumor. JT Prime 17, as I've said many times, is probably one of the most reliable people to leak listings or
Never wrong.
post listing. Yeah. Legacy Core Class Beast Wars Dinobot and Core Class Beast Machines Cheetor.
Pass, and pass.
Yeah, it kind of makes I'm cool with them doing Core Class Beast Wars, but like if you're gonna do Beast Machines Cheetor, just give us a Voyager. Take that, like if they took that Studio Series Rise of the Beast Cheetor, they could make that a very accurate Beast Machines Cheetor with very little work.
That's
Nothing
probably
beat
gonna
Night
be-
Slash Cheetor.
Can I tell you, JT Prime, people believe it so much that the Chinese on Weibo will take screenshots of this page and then put it on.
And translate it.
No, they'll put it like on Weibo, like just like this. They'll take a screenshot, and then he, translates it to some gibberish. But they believe it. So I believe whatever he says.
I mean, track record wise, I mean, he's been on the money. I
Sure.
can't even say. I have to say 100% of the time.
I don't know how you do a core class Dinobot. That's gonna be weird.
It will be weird, but I mean, if I had to guess, it'll probably be more or less like the old McDonald's toy.
Old McDonald had a body.
What is this technically called?
Oh, this is G Tony's favorite.
So Takara is doing a Beast Wars Versus set. So Takara used to do Beast Wars Versus sets back in the day, where they would do like kind of premium paint decos.
Nice.
I
don't remember Scorponok wearing that.
The Scorponok is small. It's just that, you know, they never really showed him in a lineup.
So we're back to having Takara unique paint releases.
Apparently so. I hate both of these molds, but I really love the deco on this Rhinox, and especially because they put the maximal insignias on his head. I don't think that I can actually see if I can zoom in here.
If his weapons don't come out his ass, it's a pass.
But yeah, they put the maximal insignias on his temples. They painted the gums. They gave him silver teeth. It's a more accurate green.
Let me know when it shows up in Ollie's.
Well, this won't show up in Ollie's. It's the sad part because it's the Cartomi exclusive.
I think some of that stuff has whatever Hasbro imports here. I think it did end up in some discount stores.
What?
Good lord, do I hate this? Oh, they painted the eyes. I mean, Scorponok looks meh. But yeah, I'm not getting this, but I just think this is the Rhinox we should have gotten in the first place.
That's how the
All right, let's move on.
Yeah, I'm over them.
All right.
Sorry.
All right.
Past that.
I was just gonna say the oversized KO looks just like that.
Save for the maximal insignias. That's the one. This one, not gonna spend too much time on it, but this is fun because it's a Optimus Prime that transforms into a gun and actually fires Nerf darts. Yeah.
Oh boy.
So this has already showed up in retail. I don't know what the price is. I'm guessing probably around 10 to 15. Very simple transformation.
That's just Prime trolling Megatron. Look what I can do.
Right, basically. And like all the comments are like, well, are we gonna get a Megatron one? And people going like, no, they can't make a silver gun. And
It's Rise of the Beast too.
yeah.
So that means in the movie he's gonna turn to a gun and then Optimus Prime will wield him and blast the hell out of Scourge?
No. That just means cash grab kids buy this.
Yep. Yeah, we're back to all those weird cash grab toys for this movie. We only get one picture here, but our last bit for official news is ExtraZero is doing a deluxe scale Bumblebee movie RC. She's 8 inches tall. This appears to be a picture of the figure, and I can't wait to see more because they always knock it out of the park with these things.
It looks good. I mean,
Looks
60 points.
Standard for them.
It'll be out of my price point, but it looks good.
I mean, if I had to guess, she'd probably be 100 or under.
so she won't be as tall as the Prime.
Or
right?
Bumblebee. No, she won't be as tall as Prime at all.
Yeah.
I think she'll probably be like a head shorter than Bumblebee.
Yeah.
What you said, 8 inches?
8 inches tall.
Oh,
Says it right there.
Yeah.
Then she must be $100.
Yeah.
Yeah, $100.
That's what I have to guess. She could be more. Who knows? I mean, the thing about the movie ones is they all come with display bases and LEDs in the eyes. But
It's
Bumblebee,
a hell of a lot better than the core class or that one that came with the freaking tiger.
Of course.
You can get the model kit.
No,
Yeah.
nobody wants that.
Okay.
All right, now we'll get into our third-party news, and this one, I think Sony, you initially shared this one, and now
I
it got picked up. Yeah, I think you shared this one. The Fan Alliance. This is a masterpiece scale roller that transforms.
I kind of want it.
I do too.
I do
This
too.
is cool. Like, it's something different. It looks very in keeping with how you would imagine Roller if he transformed in G1.
Mm-hmm.
I just wouldn't imagine the red.
I like it because it's like G1. They always had like unexpected color schemes, you know.
It's like they mixed Diaclone.
But
I
that's
don't
what I like
know if you
about
guys
it.
That's what I like.
remember the first third-party
Oh,
toy was a transforming roller way back when.
does this only fit MP44?
I blocked that out of my mind.
It says that it's compatible with MP10 and MP44 trailers.
Ooh. I'm getting it.
It looks like it barely fits inside the trailer.
I'm getting it.
But
I
as
mean,
long
I
as it
agree.
fits,
Bro, look
I
at
like
that.
That's
That's
cool.
I didn't see all these.
Now I gotta buy a damn trailer.
Wow.
Shit.
I mean, the thing is, like,
44 trailer.
even if he barely fits in, he still fits in. You're not gonna like put this guy in the trailer, close it, and call it a day.
Right, you're gonna have a
Like,
robot.
that is cool.
like I said to my wife, if it fits, it fits.
Happy
I don't know,
Talk
anniversary.
about loading up the car.
This is very attractive to me. I don't know why, but it's very good.
This roller. I want it.
Mariano says red chest makes him look too much league. I think it makes him look like God Bomber, to be honest.
What's the price?
I don't see
get
a price
exactly what
listed.
you're going with that, and I'm with you on that.
I think they did it to make it match up with Optimus as well, since he's an Optimus component.
Yeah,
Looks
no,
good.
no concrete price info or a release date yet, but this looks like it's probably ready to go. If I had to guess, he's probably going to fall in that $80 to $100 range. It doesn't look like there's much to his transformation, and he looks on the smaller side.
Yeah, I would love to see comparison pictures. He shouldn't be that big because Roller isn't that big.
Yeah,
Oh, there's not any next to him with him next
nothing
to Prime
next
or
to
anything?
Prime, unfortunately. Just the trailer.
That's weird.
I think he's going to be taller than we think. Like he might be Carbot size.
I think
That's fine.
he probably will be the height of the trailer at most.
That's
Or
good.
would he be the height as well, like one of MMC's cassettes?
I think he's gonna be taller than that,
Dude, that
Let's see.
picture right there, that's the scale right there.
right
Yeah.
here. I mean, if you take the drone out of your
Yeah,
MP44,
take your MP44 drone out.
just put it in an
And
angle, and
only
you'll
put
know.
it with that at that angle.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I mean, well, keep the stories going. I'm gonna go
All
mess
right.
with it.
Well, next up, we're gonna
Wow.
talk some new age
He
here.
is feeling better.
Even though we don't have Matt, we're gonna talk some new age because
I got a button just for this.
We do.
the spoiler, Matt will buy it. So, yeah, they're doing three. They're doing a G1 toy, a battle. Well, actually, I'm sorry, they're doing four. They're doing the black and red deco. They're doing the Guardian version, and they're doing the Guardian version in a darker color scheme, which I appreciate. And then the battle damage one. So this one is, this is based off the Diaclone one, if I'm not mistaken.
No,
Yep.
it was never a Diac. I can't remember.
No.
It wasn't Diaclone, but it was something else.
Yeah, this is just a darker Guardian. There's 5 though. There's 5 repaints.
Yeah, 5
and there's
total.
2 more. There's 2 more coming.
Yeah.
That's
This is the toy deco. I actually kind of like how he looks in this toy deco, to be honest.
Do you guys own? Anybody buy this?
No,
Nah.
Dude, this is a great figure. A great figure. It's the best Omega Supreme I've handled. Like,
Battle damage one looks
I have no-
nice, but
I do like that paint job.
Mhm.
Wait, go
Does
back.
he have LEDs?
No, that does not light up like that.
It's got to be shot.
That's Photoshop.
Now it'd be kind of cool though if you've got like more than one. It's like take the tank component and like, switch the bodies around. See if you can switch the parts around.
Okay, he wasn't Diaclone originally. And let me see if I can find the Guardian one. Did they do that?
The one, yeah.
Yeah.
Could have found it on my Facebook page. I had them all 4.
Well, I will go to your Facebook page.
All 5 actually.
All right. So
I can't
there
tell
you
the
go.
angle this thing was bent, but
Yep.
Prowl, I guess, would be slightly taller.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mike, what'd you say?
Oh no, I was just commenting on T actually putting everything up there.
Oh, okay.
And bigamy.
So he's probably slightly smaller than Carbots. Right?
Yeah, I mean, give or take.
I like it.
Probably a head shorter.
So maybe Bumblebee size or Flip Jump. Excuse me.
Here, hang on, I'm coming back. I was getting to Sony's.
Forgot about these cannons that come out.
Oh, that's his members group. That's why.
Bumblebee.
Oh, you're looking for the post? It's on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm going to. I went to your members page first.
Oh
and then-
no, that's not very good.
So, yeah, let me go ahead and I'll pull up this this Dark Guardian first, because one of the things I like about this is like the first one I've seen that is very accurate to what he looked like in the cartoon, and I really love this frumpy face that they did for him, this like angry face.
Somebody was saying it's Dark Side.
Dark side. Yeah.
Yeah, I did see like that one Photoshop somebody did,
I can see it.
but that is
glowing eyes.
yeah.
Well, those are some nice recolored things that I'm never gonna buy.
And then of course this is the more traditional one that everybody gets is the Guardian. You know,
We'll have to watch Deluxe's channel.
yeah, he'll have them all, and then he'll have like the Jolly Rancher ones.
The looks is rich.
You know, I don't recommend buying them all, but just get one, because it is right now. It's in my top 3 for the year. It's that good. It's very
Wow.
good.
And I guess next we'll head over to front of the show, Chigo King. He had this factory unboxing. Go ahead and share the entire screen again. Yeah, so we have Ramjet from Make Toys,
Yay.
and also their Thrust. So
Doesn't some other friend of the show have these in their possession?
Yes, big for life.
I'm just not a fan of how they did Thrust.
Me either.
I think that's just how it's packaged.
No, the wings don't go down to his legs.
They don't?
They
Barely.
flip down, but they don't flip down low enough for some people. Apparently.
Yeah,
Me.
same here. They're supposed to be on. I mean, they should be on his actual legs. I mean, I would be happy with parts forming for it, but
I'll wait for the Takara toys.
I don't know why I thought it was kind of cool with the cone heads of leaving the wings on their legs. Just something there was just something, I don't know. It helped set them apart even further.
Freaking Seth says they are short wings for sure.
The wings are on the legs on a G1 toy and a cartoon. So it's toy and cartoon.
McLaren says, I'm holding out for better options. Hopefully Fans Toys does the cone heads at some point. I don't think we're ever going to see a shortage of Seekers. I think that as soon as Takara gets done with the trains, they will probably be like, hey, we're going to do more Seekers.
No way.
I 100%.
4.0.
No. Not a 4.0, but there's still ones they need to do. They need to do Sunstorm and
Oh,
They got to
Acid
do the
Storm and
I got you.
cone head.
the Coneheads, yeah.
I don't even know if they will.
They
will.
they like to go for the low hanging fruit. Like if they've got an existing mold, they'll do it. I think that we'll probably get Datsun 2.0s before, or Lamborghini 2.0s before we even get like certain characters.
Datsun 2.0s.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like they would have to, for the cone heads, they would have to do a lot of retooling or make a new mold, because I don't see how the wings could transform the way they would need to with the 2.0 Seekers.
So I'm actually in on
3.0.
I'm in on these. I like that they look different than the regular Seekers. A different style, but I understand the people that want the wings. They're just not going to do that.
I think posed on the shelf it'll look fine, to be honest.
I mean, mine are in jet mode. So.
Yeah. Well, if you're doing jet mode, then you'll be absolutely fine.
It must be Toon.
Yes.
We're gonna get out of our Transformers news. We're gonna go into, we got some updates on this Ramen Racer.
Ramen Racer.
So
You order it, you have to eat ramen for a year. What was it ramen stood for? Retroactive?
Oh, shit. They keep mentioning it. I forget, though. I don't know.
So
Something nostalgia.
early bird price is still up there. And let's see here. Where is now, Mike? I know you put the picture in the notes.
It's not on the webpage. It only showed up on the Ramen Toys Facebook and like their Instagram. So
who ordered it? Mike? Just Mike?
I have to see what my commission check looks like tomorrow. I am about 60% there. I mean, I like that. I like the fact that the part stuff aren't super expensive.
And the early bird price is for 30 days, so that's even
What's
better.
the grand total for the early bird price? Shipping
for the vehicle itself is $175. The add-on pieces for either vehicle it works are $11. There are options for shipping. If you want it super fast, I think Ramen had it for like $120. If you want the slow boat, it's $50. So for like 200 and something if you order everything. Yeah.
Or they like to call it the "Are you a reviewer?" price. Or...
Yeah, that's nice that they did that. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, I just kind of find it funny that people are clamoring for this. Like, it's cool. I think it does more than the Hasbro. But at the same time, like at the end of the day, the Hasbro really wasn't that much more expensive, and you got all the figures with it. So it's like here, first 1,000.
Only if you got the stretch goals did you get the extra figures.
I get it, but it's just like if it's going to get
It
funded,
would have been successful, then you would have got it.
Yeah.
I'm with Zero on that. Like, it's not, the price isn't that much cheaper. So it's like, I don't see why people are excited either.
Because if it did hit the stretch goals, I mean, I think
word.
he gets what I'm getting at. Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter, right? It's done. It's going to be made. They hit the 1,000, so they're going to make this thing.
Yeah.
It's done. Like
It should be coming out in Halloween, November timeframe. The way that Ace was saying on the various podcasts that he was on.
Yeah.
that's the difference, right? Hasbro wanted to bank on people's money. They wanted to make sure they got this much money before they even tried and attempted to make the thing. These guys said, we're going to make it, but if you hit 1,000, we'll give you this head. Like, that's a feat, you know, that's an accomplishment. I'm not buying it. But it's an
And they also said the head's not the only other add-on, quote unquote, that they're talking about between now and release. So
Yeah. I mean, I guess what I'm getting at is I get both sides of the argument, right? Like, I get that the stretch goals are really shitty. and the stretch goals are kind of lighting a fire under people. Whereas with this Ramen Racer, it seems like there's more time for people to get their money in order to buy this. And I think that's the right way to go about it. But what I find ironic and kind of funny is that the people that were poo-pooing the Hasbro one are just like, I don't need this, are clamoring for this. And to me, like when I look at it and break down the cost of it, it's like, well, it's really not that much cheaper at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like if $50 shipping, you don't get 6 figures with it. And I understand they would have had to meet those stretch goals, but I feel like if something's going to get funded on HasLab, it's going to meet the bulk of the stretch goals. I mean, have there been any HasLabs that have missed stretch goals so far?
I can't think of any.
I don't know.
And then funded, I don't know. But first of all, people also had problems with those extra figures as well. I mean, this is a whole can of worms here. Yes, you would have gotten figures, but unfortunately, those figures weren't themselves up to quality. The Goblin Queen figure, for example, was not looking comic accurate. Mephisto should have had extra hands and effect parts to it. Like what you were getting was not quality. People wanted the car. There are people who wanted Robbie Reyes, but that whole package there was no value to it. This, yes, you're getting just the car. I want to buy just the car. I want to give you $200 and give me a car. I don't want to spend $350 and get a car and a bunch of stuff I don't want. That's what
I don't want to. My problem is I don't want to pay $200 for the car.
I'm with you on that.
I want it to be like close to $100. Like that Fortnite boot is $70, and now you can get it for $50. And that car isn't that much bigger than
when we see the Bratz car. And
that's why it's costing so much more.
Yeah, when we see the Bratz car and we see the Batmobile, like the Bratz car. Yeah, it's Bratz, but it has it
has a radio.
Yeah, it had a radio and lights and everything. Now, this is cool. I will give them props for like a USB-C charger, built-in battery. That's awesome because every HasLab that's been battery operated, it's not rechargeable. Like both the Sentinel and Galactus, they're double A batteries. You know.
All right. It's just, I think it's just the whole idea of all the little niche things that they're putting in that, like the adjustable seats, the gear shift that moves, things you're never going to really use.
Right.
And you can have it in you can get 3 franchises out of it minimum if you get some of the add-on kits and whatnot.
The belt is really cool in the engine there.
If you're a car guy, this is like really well done.
Yeah.
I it wasn't for me, but I would have, if I was collecting figures and things that went in this, easily I would have gone in on this.
I do hope this sends a message to Hasbro, right? This whole line here, it's not a crowdfund, it's getting made.
Right. That's the difference.
And I think that's the thing also with this year is you have 3 companies now that are showing alternate vehicles other than coming from Mattel or Hasbro, and 2 of the 3 so far have come out, so to speak, as it is a relative price cost compared to what you could get from one of the 2 big companies. We don't know what Valaverse's vehicle is, if they're even going to do it, but they're coming out with an SUV at some point.
Right.
So I mean, it's if it's not ringing on Hasbro's doorbell saying, all right, people are giving light and time and attention to these other companies, and we really need to, like, if we want to stay in there, they're not going to lose any. They're not losing any fans. They're too big.
Jedi's
they're
got
too
a really
big for
good
that.
point to the adjustable seats. I gotta read. He said the adjustable seats is a really good idea if you're trying to put a 5 or 7 inch figure in.
Yep.
That was the general idea, and
yeah,
there's actually some really good chats that you went by. I didn't want to interrupt.
Yeah, McClowrig said the ketchup and mustard on the Sky Striker wasn't reached for that HasLab. I don't know what that means. So if one of you guys know, or explain it in the chat a little bit.
I wasn't really following that one because I don't do vintage Joe. I mean, I feel like you know we I don't want to beat a dead horse,
Right.
but you know when it came to the his tank, like we all saw the value there, but there's a lot of HasLabs where we just don't. And I kind of feel like maybe HasLab should do like a reevaluation with like, hey, we want to make this, we've designed this. Here's your window to buy it. You have to buy it from us direct, and if you don't, that's it. And here's the thing: if they make like say only 500 people backed the his tank, well then only 500 are getting made.
Right.
And then it's like, okay, well, the less people that back this, the more valuable it's going to be down the line.
Right.
This slide that you have on the screen is the key.
Yeah.
They were going to make it. It didn't matter how many people backed it. Now, if more people backed it, they got rewarded with extra stuff, but they were going to make it.
And you're seeing everything you can get.
That's the key.
Right.
Hasbro can't. If crowdfund is a disappointing model.
Especially when you're $1 billion company, it's not necessary. Like I understand crowdfunding when it comes to gaming and when it comes to smaller companies. 100%. Like, hey, we don't know that we can make this. We need the money. We need the capital in order to produce it. I understand all day and night. Like, but when you're $1 billion company and you're going to be able to sell it and you're going to be able to sell it to e-tailers, it's the whole model just really falls apart. Okay. Like Unicron, I got to a degree because it's like you can't stock that. Like that box is the size of a mini fridge. You're not able to stock that. Yeah.
All right.
Shipping nightmare.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll add that to what I was saying earlier. Hasbro themselves could have afforded to sell that HasLab for like $200.
Right. Well, to close out on topic, this vehicle, when I get it in hands, whoever wants to look at it, let me know.
Oh.
It'll come around.
Yeah, I definitely want to check it out.
So, but as we roll on.
Yeah.
Right. Next up, not going to spend too much time on this one, but damn, I keep getting like the previous link. Let me refresh.
Not for nothing, the headlights are awesome. That's so cool.
Yeah, those headlights are really cool.
Yeah, and the dashboard lights up. But anyway, whatever.
But I got the Python Patrol Crimson Guard in hand. Yes.
Ooh, thank you. What is this?
Oh my god!
It's the thing.
G2.
It is the G2 of G.I. Joe, for better or worse.
Oh god.
I don't hate it, but yeah, I'm only getting one of these guys.
I don't love it.
Yeah.
Gotta get it.
There's your mustard. He's the mustard guard.
Hey.
No.
Well, remember, I and probably others were saying the same thing about the Python officer, but once you get it in hand, you're like, it's not that bad.
Yeah, but that one's like swirly gray with bright yellow. It's just so.
I think that's where that yellow is. They'd be using the green.
Yeah. I don't see swirly. I just wish they had made this more red.
How do you call him a Crimson Guardsman and not be red?
No, thank you.
Yeah. Anyway,
actually, red arms might have done it. That might.
Red arms probably would have done it. I agree. Something more like this gradient here. So yeah, there's going to be a Power Rangers 30th anniversary fan stream. I'm sure they'll probably be hyping up the new Netflix movie that's coming out. But yeah, Monday, April 17th at 11 a.m. on the Hasbro Pulse YouTube channel. So yeah, Mighty Morphin Once and Always is coming out on the 19th. So good timing. So.
Do you see Mario?
Green Ranger.
Let's see here. The brighter the yellow, the easier to shoot. That's true.
They were Pythonized, so they were hidden from all the radars and everything else. So the only person they had to worry about was low light.
What's the big thing for this stream? What are they trying to reveal?
I'm not entirely sure, but if I had to guess, they'll probably be doing. They'll probably be focusing heavily on Mighty Morphin. So they're doing those redesign Rangers with pinless and the updated face sculpts. I'm sure we'll probably see a new Red Ranger, a new Yellow Ranger, new
Mecha
Black
Rita?
Ranger. Yeah, Mecha Rita. Yeah, I won't be shocked if we see something from that Once and Always, because there's also mechanized monsters in that.
Is that the first time Rita's been mecha? Is with this new release? Okay.
Yeah, I think Mighty Morphin probably sells the best, and they're just like, hey, if we can get new Mighty Morphin stuff in 2023, that is our means to continue this line.
April 19th. Oh, that's
April.
soon.
Yep, April 19th is the movie. So that's a Wednesday, which is interesting. I would think it would be on a Tuesday, but I will be watching that. I cannot wait for that movie.
I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to fast forward right to the Megazord fight.
You said it's on Netflix?
Yep, it's going to be Netflix exclusive, which is interesting.
Cool.
Yeah. It'll be on Plex that afternoon.
There you go. If I had to guess, I'm willing to bet we'll probably see a new Zap Megazord. And if I had to put money on it, it's either going to be the White Tiger Zord or the Ninja. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think probably the Ninja before we see the Thunder. I think they're probably saving the Thunder Megazord.
Drop the Thunder.
The Thunder Megazord is my favorite.
They have to do the primary Zord before they would do the auxiliary Zord. They wouldn't lead with the Tiger.
You said this was the Ninja Dragon Zord or Ninja? Which one was this one, Dave?
Not it's. I'll get it for you.
Okay.
We get a new Storm Collectibles exclusive Liu Kang with a Flame Dragon. This one's interesting. It's a mixed bag. I have the set on pre-order, not through BBTS. I have it on pre-order through Amazon.
It changes. It changes.
Yeah. So I'm not. I'm guessing this is. I really can't tell what the pants are supposed to be, because it's not Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, because the original one was, and they had kind of an opportunity to do more of a Mortal Kombat 2 deco. So this kind of reminds me more of the Mortal Kombat cartoon Liu Kang. Dave, do you know? Maybe a Shaolin Monk's design.
Actually, he never had. Because
not 3.
Actually, it's from Mortal Kombat 9. I mean, jumping all the way to that trilogy, the last trilogy thing, just because of those flame hands.
Yeah.
How is their QC?
Storm? It's pretty good.
Translucent things are always.
Oh, there's a solid. Oh, for those their effects are rock solid.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this dragon, I have no doubt, is going to be made out of like thick, heavy plastic.
It kills me because I didn't need the dragon. If they were just releasing that Liu Kang by himself, I'd buy it like that.
Yeah, this looking at Mortal Kombat 9 Liu Kang, this definitely is spot on for that. I really wish that they had just done the dragon and the effects pieces.
I'm looking at pictures of Mortal Kombat 3 Liu Kang, and he's wearing the same pants.
I would have just bought that Sans without the dragon, to be honest. That's the only reason I didn't buy the Liu Kang. I've got that dragon will not fit on my shelves.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the first release Liu Kang, it looks more or less like the red on the pants is a slightly darker red, and this is a more orangey red.
But his face.
And the bracers on this actually look a little bit different, to be honest. I'm having a hard time telling, but it looks like the bracers on this, the studs are all the way around, whereas on the first release, the studs were just on top.
Mortal Kombat timelines are all over the place, so We could just fit him anywhere.
Well, so are costumes. Like the costumes
A very
fluctuate. Yeah. Yeah. This one's a skip for me. I like what they're doing because he did do the flame dragon as a fatality in one of the games, but I just ultimately think that
if they had just released that as the exclusive without the dragon for like $110,
I think a lot of people would have been happy.
yeah,
that's going to be later. The third option going to come with no dragon.
and that's what you know. What patience is saving pockets on me. I love him. I love that face sculpt. I absolutely love that face sculpt. I wish I would. That's exactly how I put him on display. But
It might come with an arcade though.
Oh, no way.
Oh my god, that would be amazing. If they did the arcade fatality version. And yeah, Jedi, the Mortal Kombat timeline has actually been reset twice. Not to spoil Mortal Kombat 11, but it gets reset in the 2011 Mortal Kombat at the very beginning in the game. It ends where Mortal Kombat Armageddon ends.
Huh.
And then in Mortal Kombat 2011, they reset the timeline again. Technically, actually, they've reset it 3 times because in the Aftermath DLC, they reset it again.
yep.
Oh, damn.
So,
Hey, quick little news flash. I pulled the head off of this new Outback, and the double ball peg is smaller than what was on Tiger Force, so you can't just do a simple head swap.
that's
Yeah,
weird.
Yeah. Here. So, new one, tiny ball, Tiger Force.
That's really weird, but it's the same exact head.
Yeah, the deco's different. I'll talk more about this one. It's not as crisp as this guy. Anyway, sorry to derail it for a second.
No, that's
A cool tidbit.
it's also a little frustrating too.
Yeah, because now I gotta put tack on my custom head to put on this Outback. But I digress.
5th turn?
Yeah, so Archie Comics apparently had a 5th turtle. I never read the Archie Comics Turtles.
Mhm.
So,
It's Venus.
is it Venus? Because I know they had like a... they apparently had like a run where they had the 5th turtle.
Right, it's Venus.
Who's Venus?
Venus de Milo. Venus de Milo.
Venus de Milo, a female turtle that came from the live action show, and then she started being in the comics.
Okay,
Look at that.
interesting.
She is also blue. She's a light blue.
It's also the name of some artwork, by the way.
Yep.
What she's named off.
Yeah.
They also put her in the current run of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comics, and oh my god, it's dark.
So she's also blue.
Yep.
I believe.
And who's publishing the current run, Dave?
IDW.
Okay.
And
Yes.
here's the thing: if you have not, okay, total tangent. It is an amazing read. Like they started back in like 2016. I want to say they started doing it, and it's Kevin Eastman. He basically reimagined the turtle story, and it is phenomenal.
She has turtle boobies.
Huh?
It's true.
Thank goodness. So, Batman.
Look at that.
Yeah, so this is a NECA store exclusive.
Turtles wouldn't need boobs; they lay eggs.
She has them. Is that
Part-
electronics there?
Where?
Or just a sticker?
That's a sticker.
Yeah.
Oh, for the belt buckle?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they've got like faceplates and stuff on this. So this is NECA's 89 utility belt replica. This is a bundle where you get all of the gadgets. It's $135. Yeah.
Wow.
$135 for something that's going to go around my thigh. Awesome.
Well, apparently, get this. It fits up to a 50-inch waist.
What?
Yes.
Oh, they know their audience.
They know their audience.
They know their audience.
It comes with all this stuff.
It comes with all, like, yeah. So previously you could get the Batarang and the grapnel launcher. To get this through NECA, you get all the stuff. So you get the gas pellets, the rebreather, the camera, the scanner, the torch, the laser. It says customize your utility belts 4 slots with any combination of the 8 included cartridges. I mean, this is neat. I mean, obviously this probably isn't for us, but for prop collectors, for what this is, and when you factor in like the Batarang and the grapple launcher, they were all $20 a piece. So to get those and to get like all the different cartridge pieces, I can see the value in this, especially the fact that they made it adjustable.
Value.
Anything cool in that video?
Let's see here. I mean,
Wait, how much is it?
I don't know, but he weighs a little bit more than 127.
That's a lot of detail. Look at that.
Yeah. I like how they made it like a 90s commercial.
I wonder, how does the Batarang fit in there?
They show you right here. It just clips onto the side.
That's
You
really
can't
cool.
put everything on there at once.
Yeah.
But
Not
As
for
long as
me.
it slides around.
Figure sold separately.
So let's go to the I mean, I'm sure it's probably like $15 shipping. And if you want, you can do interest-free payments with Shop. But I mean, it's cool. If you missed out on like all this stuff and you decided that you wanted it, if you get this and a cow on display, I mean, that's pretty badass.
How does it fit different size waists?
It looks like it's got an adjustable band. Like all these pieces here look like they segment, and then it looks
Stretchy
like
band? Yeah. Stretchy band.
I think we should buy it for T just so we can see a short of him running around with a cowl on.
and so you can go, I'm back.
Come on, man.
No,
You got the voice. You got the voice.
I'm not wearing that.
Ah. Well, it's a pass on my end, but it's cool for those that want to get something like that.
that's a great
I
display.
appreciate NECA doing cool stuff.
Oh,
That shows
absolutely.
up to me. I will leave it in that box and send it right back to wherever.
I'm more tempted now than ever.
To make me have to pay for shipping to send it back.
You can send it to me. I'll pay for shipping.
So Star Wars Celebration went on this week.
Yay.
I didn't really see too much that was interesting. There's this gaming greats.
No,
Darth
where
Maul.
is the realistic lightsaber that we saw from like 2 years ago?
Well, they showed it at one of the conferences in action. I'm guessing it's probably going to come in the next couple of years.
I have negative desire for that figure. I will pay Hasbro $2 to never let it go near me.
They never made this, right? It's the first one.
I'm not familiar with Donk Odarn or...
They just do anything.
I don't
Let's
think they
put
ever
a
made
slug
this.
on a human body.
No, this
And-
is a character from the first Star Wars.
I know, but it's still weird. Like a slug has a head on a humanoid body.
And they just came out. You can still get them. This Darth Maul. This is from Battlefront 2, but
That's good too.
Yeah. You can
Oh,
get the
right. He's Battlefront 2, so I had to pay like $200 to be able to use him.
yeah. But yeah, there are things. Let's close out the night on some interesting news. I wanted to talk about this last week. Actually, wait, we'll go in. We'll do a real quick a couple more Black Series things just in case.
So isn't there a couple 2-packs?
Yeah, so there's the Cad Bane and Cobb Ranth, and then there's a vintage collection set as well.
Is the Cad Bane 2-pack?
So-
Yes.
Ooh,
Yeah.
what is
Yes.
that?
Wait, which
What
one? Are you
is
saying that? Which one? The Luke?
Yeah, that's one of their
The Luke's
vintage.
The Luke's a 3 1/4.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is vintage. Like he's supposed to look like the 80s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
Like
back.
70s.
The Timothy Oliphant figure I kind of want.
Yeah, I mean he's the same Cobb Ranth as the deluxe,
Yeah.
He just doesn't have the armor on. Like you can take the armor off. So
And it's the
I'm
exact same figure.
yeah, I'm a little upset that you can't just get this this Cad Bane on his own.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably will be able to at some point, but you know.
Dude, that looks awful. Why? What is this?
Well, they've been doing this for a while now for
Yeah.
people that want, and the Indiana Jones ones are clogging up the pegs at my local Target.
Yeah, those should have been Pulse exclusives. That should not have gone
I
retail.
agree.
I mean,
It's vintage.
I get the appeal. Yeah, it's looking like the old Kenner toy, except
Yeah.
they couldn't even get the Kenner gimmick right of putting a lightsaber up the arm.
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying it's on purposely fat.
It's purposely
and
small.
Weird.
hmm
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the little.
It's like
Yeah.
those Super 7 reaction toys.
100%.
Ugh.
It looks great on a card, but I don't think I honestly don't think that belongs in a big box. That belongs at a specialty store. It should be Pulse. It should be Big Bad Toy Store. It should be
Retailers,
comic
yeah.
book shop.
Mm-hmm.
It should not be at a clogging up shelves at a Target.
Yeah, but the vintage series has not been like that. I mean, they have
No,
really
it's
good
not
stuff.
vintage.
No.
It's
It's retro.
It's
Yeah.
retro.
Retro.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, because
Right.
they have like 3 concurrent Star Wars lines going on: vintage, retro, and Black Series.
Okay, got it.
And
These
then
will
their
be good
kid
for
lines.
little kids that do not give two crap.
I don't even think
So
they're
did
good for
you
little
ever
kids.
get a? You remember what they would do? They did keychains of the G1 minibots.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
the exact
They're
same thing.
the same figures, but with a keychain.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I understand it's like we like the G1 reissues to a degree, but at the same time, I kind of agree. Like the G1 reissues should be specialty shops.
The
I'm right
people
now.
that want the retro stuff should be kind of dead right now.
Wait, what?
That toy line came out.
It wasn't
so
that long ago,
ago.
T.
Yeah, that it came out. I was 5. No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Then T's
Didn't
gonna
it
go
come
like,
out
Mike,
in
you should be
78?
dead.
Anyway,
Let me,
next.
let me update my will.
So next, I want to close out on a kind of like a fans win sort of thing. We saw this rumor floating around. We weren't here to cover it last week, but we've seen press releases come out. I got the one on Tokyo Nation, but it's kind of everywhere. Hasbro PR teams sent an update on the packaging changes to the collector level brands. So for the kid lines, we probably won't see a return of window boxes for now. But Power Rangers, Black Series, Transformers were specifically named, as well as G.I. Joe. They are going to be putting window packaging back on those lines. Classified, Lightning Collection, Black Series, Marvel Legends. It doesn't say Transformers in this presser, but I had heard Transformers was included. They're going to be using bio PET and recycled PET plastics in order to return, and they're not using like what they call virgin plastic for the window boxes. But I think this is an
Yeah,
absolute.
It's
What's
made
that,
out of
Dave?
recycled pets. It's made out of recycled pets. They actually cremate your cat and they turn that into window packaging.
And they found all your fish from the
That's smart.
store.
But I gotta wonder, like how far the backlash went and how far the fan complaints went in order to get to this point.
I think some of it was the actual box store, maybe, because a
Yeah.
lot of that stuff clogged up
Swaps.
the shelves.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Not only that, think about how many returns they had gotten with box swaps in them.
Yeah.
I had to
Like
return my my Spider-Man 2-pack because it had messed up deco. Renew your valves, that's what it's called.
Yeah, I think there's something to being able to see like what's in the box, being able to see that it, what the actual figure looks like. Because I remember all those Thor: Love and Thunder figures, the ones for kids, were the first time I recalled seeing the that new windowless box design, and those figures just did not sell at all.
Yeah.
And there were some reviews because I was like, well, what's up with this kids line? I wanted to see like what the gimmick figures were like. And people said that they were missing paint apps and, they didn't look like what they did on the box, and people just were, complaining about how you can't see what you're getting. It felt like false advertising. I'm sure that there was a large sect of mint and box collectors that were like, okay, I'm done with Hasbro. So Jedi brings up a good point. He says, I know I felt a lot of leader class Starscream boxes light as hell after the recent change, and that's a great point, because like the figures, sometimes they don't weigh all that much in the boxes, and you might not. And I've also seen boxes just ripped open so people can see what's in there.
I gotta give some credit though. I mean, especially because I mostly got them from Amazon. I didn't mind. I mean, as much as I like the GI Joe with the windows on them, but that reinforced cardboard packaging and all that stuff. The weapons were never damaged. Nothing was the figure itself never had any crunching to it. The weapons actually, I love the weapons. How they put that little chest and the envelope package in there.
This guy, Blue Centurion, did not fare too well. His weapons
I'm specifically mentioning the GI Joe stuff. I'm just saying that packaging was.
There's no warping on his weapons because they were all packaged well.
Why don't they do that for Transformers? Like, they're putting it in that stupid tissue paper. They could just put it in the little baggies that they do for GI Joe. It's perfect.
Well, that's the same thing.
They care more about G.I. Joe.
And
I
Marvel
think
Legends,
Transformers are more expensive than G.I. Joe.
and Marvel Legends, they do the same thing as Transformers. If we're talking the bag, they just throw it in a little tissue bag and twist it.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yep.
I hate the tissue bag because it's so easy to throw something away.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully with G.I. Joe, they'll keep the little weapons locker in there, but just have the window so you can see the figure.
I'm good with that. I mean, I like the little.
I do like these.
Yeah, I like those, and I like the little, the little cardboard coffin. There's no way that if the box got crunched, it protected the figure.
Right.
My problem with the non-window boxes, especially for those Thor: Love and Thunder figures that were mentioned, is walking through the aisle, I didn't realize what they even were. Like, are they playing cards, or are they some type of disc toy, or what are they?
Even some of the bigger figures, like Duke on the Ram Cycle, who's now on clearance for like $16. There were many times where I'm like, oh, there's nothing here, and then I'll come back and I'll do my double check, and I will have missed Duke. I did not see him at all.
I did the same thing.
I missed my second head off of that damn stupid Loki.
With the vintage looking one?
No, the MCU Loki came with two heads, and totally missed that. And then the one Fortnite character I picked up, I think Dave did a review on him with the had like the black trench coat. I totally missed his backpack.
Oh shit!
So that got tossed out.
Ooh. Wow.
So
look for everything.
Yeah.
That stuff was in the box in the front, though. How did you do that? It was like in between his legs and on the side.
If there's a way to F it up, I'll find it.
But we're getting the windows back.
Yeah, we're getting the windows
Apple
back.
has lost the war. Microsoft has won. Windows is coming back to Hasbro.
Get some comments out there.
Isn't it great, Decepticons?
What do we have? So yeah, I agree with Larkin. If we can find some sort of middle ground or compromise, that would be really great. Will it happen?
No.
I'm not gonna.
They didn't specify Transformers though.
No, they didn't there, but I had heard that it would be coming back. I mean, I'm sure Transformers will probably get a small window, like where you just see the character's head. I don't think it's coming back to Leaders though, but for Deluxes and Voyagers, I'm pretty sure. I think the thing with the Leaders is I feel that the Leader class figures just don't really get as much distribution. And they're kind of more of a niche. I have not even seen Dragon Megatron in the store.
I have never seen it.
Nope.
Was that the last news?
Yeah, that's going to wrap us up for tonight. I think next week I'll try and do a T-shirt giveaway.
Awesome.
So stay
Thank
tuned
you,
for that.
Mike.
And,
I do also want to say that on Monday, the 17th, I believe we will be having a reaction.
ooh, not on a
Awesome.
Tuesday.
Double checking right here. Let me
Check
double
our
check my,
Facebook page.
my
We'll
special
have an
super.
update.
Let me double check with my special super guest real quick. Monday the 17th. Yes.
All
Cool.
right, we'll
We
mark
will be
the
having a
calendars.
figure reaction at 9 o'clock.
Awesome.
Any spoilers for that one?
It's going to be somebody who is near and dear to the show, who we haven't seen in a while. So I'm going to make sure that he is
Kevin?
rested and ready to go. And we will be talking about alternate action figures. What I mean by that is for fun things like the memory toys, things that not quite mezcos, but the near stuff, things you find over on 5K toys and such, and just in some ways how things like the franchises we like today we've not quite have outgrown, but might not keep our full interest on that. So it should be fun.
Cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, it should be scheduled on the Facebook page, so pay attention. Eventually.
And also make sure that you ring that notification bell.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that notification bell will let you know. So I'll make sure I get it all set up on here in a little bit. So,
Awesome.
but
Jedi,
I
you
did get
said
this,
this-
we do have it official.
On Monday.
Jedi,
right?
he the 17th. Jedi.
Yes, Monday the 17th.
Yep.
Mondays. It's always on Mondays, right?
Well, we were originally doing figure reaction for Tuesdays.
Sorry.
Well, I did the first one on Tuesday, but ideally I was trying to do them on Mondays, but
Okay. Well, then I
Yeah,
stand.
Tuesday was because it was a holiday or something, right?
I can't remember.
Oh.
yeah.
But this is what a 6-inch figure looks like on this throne.
Actually, the reason I had it on a Tuesday is because that was the only day Kato was booked that Monday.
Ah.
Yeah.
And now he does off the rails on Tuesdays.
Oh! Modok fell. The lips were too heavy.
Now I'll show you the real one you need to put on that
Yeah.
throne too.
Serpentor?
Nope. Same thing.
You guys
G-Hack.
are awesome.
Oh, he's like lighted up. Look at
I
that.
know.
Yeah.
It's the green screen.
On that note,
It's
Yeah, I got a
I
bounce.
think we need to
Yeah.
put a selfie on there. How about that?
Yeah, I do. Selfie series on there. All right. Yep. We'll go ahead. We'll wrap it up here. So thanks for everybody that came in and hung out with us tonight. We really appreciate all of y'all. We'll see you on the next one, 9 o'clock Eastern, next Thursday. But as Dave mentioned, make sure you ring that notification bell because on Monday we will have that episode of Figure Reaction. So we'll hope to see you there. So everybody, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you leave a like. Make sure you comment if you're watching us on the post show. And not the post show, but the after the live broadcast. And we'll see you all later. Have a great weekend.
Later.
Good night, everyone.
night.